The following is a special presentation of WLLC, Bounce TV Nashville.
Hey, what's going on? It's your man A.G. Granderson, and I'm proud to bring you this brand new series called Bounceville. It's about the music, people, and places that shape Music City. I want you to sit back and enjoy what we're about to do. We're so excited to bring you all of these people, all of these personalities, all of these places that you know and love about Nashville. And so I want you to grab all of the folks, grab the grandmamas, the aunties, grab your friends and your neighbors, sit around and enjoy what we're about to bring you. This is Bounceville. Hey, what's up, Nashville? This is Bounceville. I'm your host, A.G. Granderson. First, before we get any of this Bounceville business going, let me tell you exactly who I am. Who is A.G. Granderson? Man, who is A.G. Granderson? I'm a father, a son, a businessman, entrepreneur, if you want to call it. Man, I have fun living life. I came here in '94 to go to Tennessee State University, the greatest school in the land. Get a chance to get my undergraduate and my MBA degree from TSU. A lot of people that I stayed in school for a long time. I got a lot of loans I'm paying back, but I love my institution. So shout out to TSU. Started working on the radio station at 92Q here back in 1997, a long time ago, back in 97. Started out as an intern though, and as I talk to people all the time, I tell you, do your internships. Hey kids, internship. Make sure you go out and intern at these places. The internship lets you know what you don't want to do as much as it tells you what you want to do. And I think that's what it did for me. As soon as I got in the booth for the first time, I knew that's what I wanted to do. I knew that radio was going to be my passion. So long time ago, 97, 98, started on the radio and got a chance to meet a lot of people, build a lot of relationships with a lot of artists, and of course met a lot of people within the business over the years that have nurtured me and got a chance to mentor me over the years. So fast forward now, almost 20 years being on the air here in Nashville. It's a blessing. Not many people can say that they've been able to be on the radio, a radio station in one city for that long. So I'm blessed with that opportunity, man. I've met some friends that I have, lifelong friends right now that really pushed me to doing what I'm doing. When I got to TSU, I knew I wanted to pursue something in the entertainment industry, but then it became radio. Radio was apparent as soon as I stepped up to the mic for the first time. So 98, I started with 92Q, 101. The beat came on the air in 2001. I was one of the first employees that they hired. So I came over there doing nights. My man Doda White is still there. Rest in peace to our homeboy Scooby, who we lost several years ago to sarcoidosis. But we was the first jocks that they hired when we came on board in 2001. So fast forward, and I'm still there. Did middays for 10 years, so now getting an opportunity to just kind of continue to share what I do and continue to share what I love in Nashville. I think the most fun that I have in Nashville, though, has to do with my family. I mean, so much of my life, obviously being from Memphis, came from Memphis, but I've been in Nashville now actually longer than I lived in Memphis, and I came to Nashville when I graduated high school. So, but I met my wife here. We've had 2 children here, 1 and 9. I did say 1 and 9. I didn't think that through very well, but it's fine. I love, I love my babies. So being able to be here, grow as a businessman, grow as a father has been tremendous. I mean, I couldn't imagine raising my family in any other place. So in 2006, I started an event along with my cousin called Jazz and Jokes, and we were doing this event once a month at various locations around the city.
Joe Johnson came on board, Robert Higgins came on board and helping to produce those shows. And then in 2010, a building became available downtown. I'd never owned a nightclub or done anything like that before, but when opportunity presents itself, you kind of got to jump at it. So without any prior knowledge of owning one or running one, I think we did a very good job of owning and running for 3 years a very successful music and comedy venue, Jazz and Jokes, down at 3rd and Church. So we closed it in 2013 after 3 years, but I got a chance to meet so many people, so many famous acts, both on the comedy side and on the music side. Met some really good friends that we're still friends with to this day. But while Jazz and Jokes was, we were getting ready to close, we opened The Weekend, which is on Church Street, and we've been there since 2013. And then Agenda Nightclub came about in 2014, and just kind of continuing to roll. You know, it's not about knowing that these things are going to work. It's just knowing that the city needs these things. You know, we knew the city needed a comedy club, and we needed to have a music venue that could showcase our talents. We needed to have a lounge, kind of like we have with Weekend. Not that, again, we had all this experience. It was just something we felt the city needed. We have a love for the city of Nashville, so continuing to evolve our own brands and who we are, that's what's important to us. So Agenda was a natural progression, and so here we are now with 2 places, Weekend and Agenda, and we continue to have lots of fun bringing new ideas to Nashville.
And we continue to give it to you right here on Bounceville. Coming up next.
For all your insurance and financial service needs, call Terry Jones in Nashville.
Are you one of the 85,000 uninsured Middle Tennesseans? Are you a TennCare patient and you consistently go over your 5 prescription limit? Are you a Medicare patient in a donut hole? Then come to Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy, where many of our generic medications are as low as $3.95 for a 30-day supply or $8.99 for a 90-day supply. We're located at 811C Dickerson Pike, about a half a mile from the Jefferson Street Bridge. If you have any questions, give us a call. 562-MEDS, 562-MEDS. Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy, the pharmacy choice for the uninsured.
If I got to go to college, oh my goodness. I just feel like that's my destiny. You get to make like a supernova of skill or talent or whatever it is. My name is Queen, and I am your dividend.
Nashville's award-winning radio station is 760 AM, The Gospel, featuring radio legend Clarence Kilcrease, stellar award-winning radio announcer Lady Shantae, weekends with Dr. Toy Lisa Mitchell, and featuring the Dorinda Clark Cole Radio Show, local ministries, and more. This is Nashville's total gospel station, 760 AM, The Gospel. Listen anytime online at 760thegospel.com.
As you know, Nashville is called Music City, but before there was Music Row, the sound of Nashville came from Jefferson Street. It's been said that the street was once filled with clubs, and in these clubs, many artists that we know today performed and perfected their craft. Today, we drive down Jefferson Street and it's completely different. The Elks Lodge was formerly Club Baron, and that was the place you could catch artists like Lil Richard, Marvin Gaye, and Otis Redding performing. Continue down the street, on your right-hand side is where Del Morocco was located, which was torn down to build the new highway. But back in the day, if you walked into Del Morocco, you just might see Aretha Franklin or Jimi Hendrix performing. As a matter of fact, Jimi Hendrix's career began right here in Nashville. Jefferson Street has so much music history spanning over so many decades. Jefferson Street was not just a street. It was where our history was made. And that's why Bounceville salutes Jefferson Street. We'll be right back with more right here on Bounceville.
The secret is out. Advertising on Bounce Nashville gets results. Bounce TV Nashville is an affordable and cost-effective way to get your message to customers. Our viewers have incredible engagement with Bounce TV, and there is no question TV advertising works. Visit BounceTVNashville.com or email info@BounceTVNashville.com and find out how easy it is to get noticed in Middle Tennessee. This is Bounce TV Nashville.
You taught him how to hit a baseball, how to hit a receiver, the strike zone, the net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time have you spent teaching him what not to hit?
Dope boy dreaming. I'm dope boy dreaming.
Bounceville right back at you. It's your man AG. Hold it down again. And now I'm in the studio. As you can see, we've got a big board in front of us. And in order to bring some of the hottest acts in the Ville to you, we wanted to show you exactly where the magic happens. Behind the board with me right now is one of the young gunners of the Ville. I'm so happy to have it, man, especially after he tore it down a few weeks ago at the New Era Music Festival. Man, Mike Floss in the building. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man?
It's another fine day. Now, this is where the magic happens for you, right?
Yeah, for me and for engineers, producers, you know, I kind of let them work the science, but I give them.
You control the mic.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Now, Bounceville is about movers and shakers in Nashville. You are born and raised right here in Nashville.
I was born in Chicago. I've been here since I was like 2 years old.
Okay. So we're gonna adopt you. This is born and raised.
Yeah.
Because you got one of the high schools on your back that you're holding down. Of course, you graduated from Pearl.
Yeah, Pearl Firebirds, man.
Now with Pearl Entertainment.
Yeah. When I was there, it was a business. Magnet school, we had a bank. Now they got a studio, so I was maybe a little too early for me.
But now you're all about, of course, hip hop. Your music spans a lot of different. You listen to your music and you've got a little bit of this, a little splash, a little old school and new to it, from what I can hear. Is that what you were going for? Is that a style that you developed over time, or tell us a little bit about it?
I think that's just my voice. You know, I think for any artist, what you want to do is you want to find your voice and find out how honest and how integral you can make it, because that's the only way to distinguish yourself from one person to the next. So, I mean, I grew up listening to, you know, jazz, gospel, soul, whatever, everything but hip hop. So my whole palette that I pull from is different genres.
Now, are you one of those guys that started out, you know, you'll hear guys who've made it now, their sound is one way, and then you can go back and hear, even Jay-Z has old sounds, music where he's sounding like Bone Thugs a little bit. Now, did it take you a while to find it? You got some old Bone Thugs?
So I got some old Jay-Z tracks, some old Jigga Man bars.
Right.
But, yeah, it took me a while, because it took me a while to even want to be from Nashville.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it took me a while to really appreciate what we have going on, and I wanted to be from New York. Like,
right.
At the time, Get Rich or Die Trying was going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And G-Unit was crazy, and Buck was running around with them dudes.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I need to be in New York right now.
Right.
Just rap like Jay. And that wasn't who I was. You know what I'm saying? So once I got older and got closer to knowing who I was, I started to develop my own sound.
So what made you, outside of what you just said, of course, you got a lot of rappers that's been here for a lot of years, putting Nashville, attempting to and putting Nashville on the map. Who are those guys that you were looking at as you were deciding that rap was your thing locally, that you said, okay, I see what you're doing, I can appreciate what they're doing? Who are those guys, the local rappers that you were
Let me say this. I'm more competitive than anything. Back then, I felt like even now, I feel like every rapper feels like they're the best. So even back then, I was looking at dudes like, man, just let me jump on with it, let me see what I do. And I think at the time, really the main people we had was like Lito and Sticks was rapping at the time, but I always wanted to battle them dudes. Like, it was never no like aspiration for me. It was always like conquer. Gotcha. And that was just my mentality.
So now, are you pen and paper? Are you off the dome? What is your process?
Everything. I like to write. I normally write in my phone though, because I lose a lot of raps on paper and they get wet and all that kind of stuff. So I just write in my phone now. But in the studio, if I'm working on a project, it's gonna be a lot of freestyle and a lot of off the head, and then go back and tweak it and make it perfect. But I do everything. It just depends on how the mood turns.
That's cool. So now that you are doing these shows, now that you're in and out of the city, do you see is Nashville appreciated on the music front, especially on the urban music side, because we're so known as Music City, but it's really the connotation is country music.
Yeah.
Do you see the appreciation of Nashville music?
I don't think people. I see it absolutely on the Americana side of things with rock music for sure, and a lot of indie, and even a little bit of electronic, subgenres and stuff like that. But as far as black music, people don't really associate that with Nashville, and they don't see, the origins of Music City, being the Jubilee Singers. They see it being country music, capital of the world. So when I go places and tell them I'm from Nashville, they're interested because Nashville is a hot city, but at the same time they don't know what to expect. So it gives me a little surprise attack advantage.
Right.
So it's cool. Yeah.
Okay. Did you get a chance? You said that you were on the stage or shared the stage with Kendrick Lamar. Did you get a chance to go and visit with other artists?
Yeah. I met a couple of artists. I met Anna Wise, who sings on These Walls, Kendrick record, and a few other tracks on the album and the previous album. She was super cool. Just meeting people like her kind of lets you know that you have an appreciation. It's like Kendrick spirits just kind of find each other out.
Right.
That's one of the beauties of honor music. People just really relate and connect and end up making new friends and all that kind of stuff.
All right, now talk about Made in America for those who don't know what it is and kind of where you were with your part in.
It's great. I played the title stage. It's in Philadelphia this year, and I played the title stage, Made in America, and it basically it's probably my favorite festival of the year, just because the music lovers that are out there were a lot more hip hop heads out there, and a lot more my generation was there, so it was good to like kick it with the homies, so to speak. But Made in America was a great festival too.
All right, so 2008 or so is where you slid out of Pearl and decided it was time to go ahead and take the world by storm. But where did you start deciding that this is what you wanted to do? Because I'm probably sure it happened before you got out of high school. When did you start deciding?
In high school, so I was always making little mixtapes, you know what I'm saying, and just like passing out, selling them for $5 or whatever.
When did that start?
That was probably like 2006, maybe. Okay. But before that, I was just freestyling and battling people. You know what I'm saying? I've been rapping probably since I was 13, but I didn't start taking it serious until I was like 17, which was like junior, senior year in high school. And just like recording myself on little, like, I don't even know if you can call them mixtapes, but just making little projects to get the ball going. And Tennessee State University is really where I learned so much, and you meet so many people that have so many differences and so much things in common at the same time. And I just started really figuring out who I was as a person. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I really started with For the Rebels. I think it was in 2010 or 2011. That came out and went crazy. Like Double XL is emailing me like randomly, and I'm like, this must be spam.
Right.
But no, like, and I didn't even know what to do with it. Like, everybody really loved the music a lot. It got critical reception on Nashville scene, so it was mixtape of the year and all this kind of stuff. So I didn't really know what was next. Like, I had rapped all my raps. You know what I'm saying? So we had to stop, get organized, go back, and then put out some more music. And that period of time took about a year, 2 years. So from 2013, I put out another tape called For the Rebels 2, which did well, on all these blogs, with, national coverage and all that kind of stuff. And that's when we really got the ball rolling consistently.
And that seems like, with a lot of artists, you put out a song, the song gets super hot, and then you're like, oh crap, I don't have any more music. Right, I'm so dead.
I'm so glad that didn't happen to me, because that kills people. Like,
right.
I don't think people understand how much that destroys an artist, because once you get that hot, it's almost like you've already peaked for your career before you've peaked for your talent. So you haven't had an opportunity to grow, and now people just want to give me another hit, give me another song like last time, give me this, before you even learn how to make records. So it really destroys your career in the long run. Hopefully you have good business around you to where you can sustain yourself. But if you don't, most people crash and burn. I'm so glad that happened.
I'm so glad that you hadn't peaked your shit too. We're looking for a lot of stuff from this cat right here at Mike Floss Music.
At Mike Floss Music everywhere, Twitter, Facebook.
You better get at him, because this is going to be a cat you're going to hear about for a while. I want y'all to say what's up to him, Instagram, Twitter, all that. My man Mike Floss in the building. We're going to listen to some music here in a few minutes. Also get into a couple of Mike Floss videos, old and new as well. Stay tuned. More Bounceville on the way.
Hey, this is your man, Lord in the Middle with Bounce TV, and I'm here with Stellar Award-winning radio announcer, Lady Shantae. And what I love about Lady Shantae is she understands multiple streams of income. So, Lady Shantae, tell us what else you have going on outside of radio.
Well, thank you so much for asking, Lloyd, and thank you for having me on
No
your
problem.
show, Lord in the Middle.
Lord in the Middle.
I check you out. I see you.
You see me?
what you're doing.
Mama made it.
Yeah, I enjoy your show, but thank you for asking. You know, in 2016, we got to be about our money, right? You got to do more than one thing. And I've been doing radio for years, love radio, love being able to touch the community. But, you know, I had to broaden my horizons and see what else I could do, right? And so I decided to get involved in an $8 trillion industry, the largest industry in the world, travel, right? It's exciting, it's sexy, it's profitable. And I'm able to now put myself in a position to get paid for what people are doing anyway.
Everyday stuff.
Everyday stuff, whether it's a rent-a-car, whether you're taking a family vacation, a wedding, family reunions, it's all considered travel. I get paid for what people are doing anyway.
So tell us how we can get in contact with you. Hold on, tell people in TV land how they can get in contact with you.
Yeah, well, you can email me at travelpaynashville@gmail.com. That's travelpaynashville@gmail.com. Travel is an $8 trillion industry, and I can show you how you can travel more, save on your taxes, and show other people how to do the same thing.
Well, there you go. I told you I was going to find out what's going on in these streets in Nashville. This is Lady Shantae, Stellar Award-winning radio announcer. We got to say that it's in the contract. If we don't, we get in trouble. But if you see her out, say, hey, Stellar Award-winning radio announcer. Other than that, I'm your man, Lord in the Middle. Stay tuned for the next one. Bounce TV.
Be sure to follow Bounceville on all the social media outlets so you can stay tuned to the latest Bounceville news.
Right back at you, Bounceville. Mike Floss in the building. Now, it's all about Don't Blame the Youth.
Yeah, it definitely
The record is about to hit the streets so hard upside the head.
Yeah, you know.
Upside the head. Now, you got a video you want to intro for it, too.
Yeah, this is new. This is brand new, man. It's the video from movie. It's gonna be an experience, man. A visual experience.
It's gonna be a movie.
Yeah. It is.
All right, check this out. This brand new movie right here with Mike Floss on Bounceville.
You look like you should be in a movie. Let me make you a classic. Yeah, close up, hit the lights, action. Quiet on the set, lipstick black coming right out on my neck. Every feature of your film got me trying to invest. You can play the lead, I just wanna come direct. This a world premiere and I bet I can trace your Golden Globe with no sketch. Let the critics talk, I won't guess. But tell me if it's real or a visual effect. Cause this next shot is to set up your life dreams. Got a couple black bars for your widescreen. Cheers, that's a plot twist. You wanna be safe, I'm a locksmith. Behind the scenes, it's a lot you never see. This ain't a movie, girl, it's a documentary. Told her that I shot in Tennessee. If you ain't famous now, then you probably finna be cut. You look like you should be in a movie. Don't be surprised when it happens, cause it's a fatal attraction. You look like you should be in a movie. Let me make you a classic. Close up, hit the lights, then action. Cut. I think I need a double for the stunt. I think I need a couple in the front. I think we need to run it for a month. What you think about a little 30-day preview? And if I come back, that's a sequel. Let's shoot everything we need to. Cause sticking to your guns, that's a G move. G's move in silence, my campaign. Like champagne or designer decisions with foreigns in fiction. I know that you miss it, I can't blame you. But that's movie magic like two of you at the same time. Well, if anything on the screen can happen, you would make a real mean paradigm. I'm cut, take two, way too real, checking on your film strip. The way I kill the movies like an actor as a rapper got me thinking that I'm really Will Smith real quick. To be continued. continue, but we can rerun the episode and change the script and write a different ending. But let me know before the credits roll, cause you look like you should be in a movie. Don't be surprised when it happens, cause it's a fatal attraction. You look like you should be in a movie. Let me make you a classic. Close up, hit the lights, then action.
And now it's time for a little comedy cut up.
It was date night. My wife was looking forward to date night. Your woman looks forward to date night. Be careful though, fellas, because like I tried to hop in the shower with my wife while she was getting ready for date night because I thought that would be sexy. Then I realized there's a huge difference between a woman that's like really trying to clean and a woman that's just like trying to take a quick wash up. Because a woman that really wants to clean, that's the most unsexy shit ever. I don't know if y'all have seen this before, but because, like, you put your leg on the side of the tub. If you ever walked in and they scrub underneath and they flip, I was like, whoa. Wow. So you put soap there? Okay. I'm going to catch you when you get out because I should have let you know when I was coming in so you can pre-wash or whatever it is that So you just gonna use my razor, just like that, huh? Okay. You know what? You keep it. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Covington, and I appreciate it.
For all your insurance and financial service needs, call Terry Jones in Nashville.
You taught him how to hit a baseball. How to hit a receiver. The strike zone. The net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time have you spent teaching him what not to hit?
Hey Nashville, what's up? This is Shiante B and this is Bounce Buzz. Hey Nashville, looking for an outdoor event to go to? June 17th and 18th, the Jefferson Street Jazz and Blues Festival is the place to be. Games, food, drinks, music, just a good time. Come out. For more information, go to bouncetvnashville.com. Alright Nashville, get ready to dust off those lawn chairs for the next installment of Jazz on the Cumberland. This month we have the Hamilton Brothers featuring Marcus Johnson. Sunday, June 19th, be ready. For more information, go to bouncetvnashville.com. Mark your calendars, June 20th, the International Black Film Festival is back at the City Winery. And performing this year, they have Arrested Development. And guess what? Tickets are only starting at $30. Doors open at 6 p.m. See you there. Here on Bounce Buzz, we always try to keep you in the know of the latest that's going on here in Nashville. If you would like your event featured on Bounce Buzz, visit us at www.bouncetvnashville.com for more information. That's my time. I'm Shiante B. Have a good day.
Well, show number 1 is a wrap. That's about it for the first episode of Bounceville. I hope you're as proud of it as we are. I'm so excited for you to finally see what we've been working on. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, and we'll be right back with you next week. Now it's time for me to make like a baby and head on about this piece. I'll holler at you next week. Y'all be easy, all right?